Okay, so this could be a rant or a rave or a message from the grave. See, since I gave up so many things that wasted each and every day, I live each moment as if it was my last, in the true and fully real knowledge that it could be, that you might be watching this after my death. Not that I'm going to hasten it, or at least a lot less. Going round the loops that led me all the way here, but often heading in the wrong direction because of programming and fear. I'm a lot calmer and a lot happier these days. I don't waste my money on drugs or drink, but I do occasionally enjoy a pint of ale or a packet of crisps. But actually I prefer to make a homemade veg curry. And if it's meat or fish, then I'll probably have found it on the road. Or I'll heartily and gratefully eat something that someone's prepared for me, even if it's got ingredients in it that I don't agree with. I take on board those things so rarely, including the opinions of people who don't care fully, who don't know the truth. And the truth is that the system's broken, almost everyone's greedy and scared, or one of those two things, if not both. And our security comes from knowing that we have a job that pays our rent, that allows us to afford to run a car, that allows us to get to that job, which pays for our rent and pays for our food. Now, admittedly, I'm living off the generous donations of money and food and a place to stay of others who quite possibly do a job to pay their rent, to give me a floor to sleep on. Or maybe they're gifted these things by the very system because of their own issues, and it's that system that allows them to live well or at all. But that system is removing that care and support from as many people as possible, whilst maintaining somehow a stranglehold on everyone's belief that the people in power are the ones that can do the best for us when they're doing the least. And education and fearful perspectives and opinions have taught us all to fear the very things that would release us from the grip of fear itself. Facing ourselves, going into deepest meditation in a cave with no light and maybe one meal a day for 13 nights and 14 days. Would you do that? Do you pray? Do you praise anyone? Do you compliment the people in your life who do good things? The people who go without, to show all the lessons that life brings? Do you ever go on retreat? Do you ever meditate? Do you ever fast? Do you ever go without anything, just to see if you can? Do you ever give away everything you have, because you know that somebody else needs it more? Or are you desperate to get a new car or a new job or a new house and more, when less is more? I've never had less things that I had to do, and yet so much time, but all of it's now busy with beautiful things that I can do for others and me. Like, if I wanted to, tomorrow I could go to America or New Zealand or Australia. I could go to any of these places and live my life. I could meet the Aboriginal peoples, the tribal elders, the shamans, the healers, the teachers, the wise women, the medicine folk. And it's no joke that this video might be long, and it might take me hours today to upload it, and maybe only one person watches it. And perhaps now that everything keeps catching in my beard, the fact that I choose to be natural and not mess with how nature would like me to be, the more wildly I eat, the more fully I feel what I believe to be a truly human spirituality and energy, and my experiences change who I am and who I can be for others, in the hope that they also choose to live more naturally. I hope it's recording, because this feels really good to be calm, to sit here in the sun, and to know that I can go down and visit my family home and sit there with the dogs and maybe watch a film and just relax and rest this sore ankle that I keep doing things on, and I keep running on it because it feels as though it's starting to heal, and then it's sore again. But it's cold, and this finger's a bit fat because it's slightly broken, but I don't want any sympathy because I came off my bike. It's not that big a deal. And these tattoos, ancient runes, divine connection, divine truth, divine generosity, divine love, loving truth in everything we do. And this ring, if I look homeless or I look a certain way, or it makes people fearful when they see me, I hope the fact that I wear a ring on this finger helps them to relax and know that I'm married to something special. I honor those I see, and I try to see each individual as a person, not as a stereotype, or judge the book by its cover. I try to be a natural lover of everyone and everything, and smile all the joy that life brings. And then a friend writes a post about the number of people that she's met and seen who have died because there was no investment in the hospitals or the people that are suffering. The money is out there. It exists as numbers on a screen, or it exists as pieces of paper that promise the bearer a certain amount of something. It's crazy, and it's true that the system does not love you, and people that are invested in it, they don't love you either. They don't even like themselves. They're sad, they're sorry. I've just been denied access to an opportunity, which I probably would have hated, but it might have given me a chance to meet some of those people that are invested in the system and maybe shake them and wake them up. And it's not going to happen, and I let things like this go. And this video, I mean, it's getting rather long now, so I think I'll wrap things up. Go and wash up the pan that I made my porridge in, see if I'm hungry enough for some homemade bread, and get off down and see those dogs and take them for a walk, so that they've been for a walk this weekend while everyone's away, and someone's there. Someone's always there to look after them. And that's who I've become. Someone who thinks of others first. as often as I can. I've stopped being one. I've stopped being so selfish. I don't know if everyone else can see that yet, but I'll just keep going until I die. And I hope it's not today. But if it was, I just want to say, I love you, I really do. Every single one of you. And I hope I see you at a Christmas party, or maybe Avebury for the winter solstice. It depends on whether or not a friend is coming to that party. I think that's what I've decided to do, is relax, enjoy myself, know that wherever I am for the shortest day, I'll mark it in the right way, and I'll be there for those people who need me. Maybe someone gets knocked over and needs some spiritual healing. And that's what it is to be a hero, to be a fireman waiting around for the alarm to go off. You want your training to come into play, and yet you're hoping that someone's house burns down today. It's a strange thing, and I don't feel as though I want people to constantly be on my case asking me for healing, but if you don't, when will I ever see your face? And I don't want to trace the tears. I don't want to talk about the past. I don't even want to hear a sorry tale of physical or spiritual or psychological or physical or emotional damage. I don't need to hear the words anymore. I just need to sit with you and hold your hand, or give you a massage, head, neck and shoulders and back and arms and hands, and take your hands in mine and hold them for the longest time. That might only be 20 minutes, but it will feel like forever. And it's not about being clever or money, because it's all for free. I'll put some comments at the end so you can donate to me if you choose, or access my books for free, or access them and pay, but you'll only be giving Amazon some money. So let's finish this up, and I'll go about my business, which is the business of living free. And if you want to know more, get in contact with me. That was it. I love you. Enjoy your day. Peace be with you. Oh.